Okay, so today we're going to get into chromatography, talk about chromatography, which is a method by which we use to separate a solution or a mixture of different liquids. It's commonly used in maybe ink or other liquids where it's multiple things mixed together. You've probably seen, if you've ever drawn on a piece of paper or written on a piece of paper and then got it wet and then the ink kind of bleeds. That's kind of a simplified version of chromatography. So what you're doing when you run a chromatography experiment, you get a slip of paper, and you put a dot on it of the liquid that you're going to separate, and then what happens is you put it in a beaker that has some sort of solvent in it. Okay. Most of the time, well, you start with maybe water, and then you put the paper in so that it's barely touching the solvent. And what will happen is over time the paper will soak up the water, and the water will travel up and will carry with it the ink or the whatever liquid you're using, and the different solutions inside will travel with it as well, but they will stop traveling at certain distances based on their properties. Okay, so if we're talking about water is polar, and so it will carry the more polar substances within the liquid further. Okay, it will carry the non-polar substances not as far. So you may have afterwards, you may have several different kind of lines. So what will happen is it'll kind of look where it'll be a little bit darker here, and then maybe travel a little longer, then be a little bit, and you may see different colors. So if it's like, for instance, black ink, it's made of several different colors. So you may see like a yellow line and a red line and a blue line maybe. But the difference in distance that they travel is based on their interactions with the solvent. Okay, and how similar their properties are. The more similar the properties, the longer it's going to travel. And so what you're going to do today is a virtual lab in which you are going to kind of analyze some of these chromatography runs that people have done, and it's on the website. Okay. Hopefully you understand this. If you have any questions, let me know.